Lebanese state media reported that an Israeli drone strike in southern Lebanon killed 2 people near a hospital in Upper Nabatieh. The attack came despite a ceasefire and followed another strike on the same town.
Well, 2 days earlier, that killed 4 civilians at his. In another development, the Israeli military said that it captured a Hezbollah militant during clashes in southern Lebanon's Ben Jebel area and even transferred him to Israel for questioning. The military identified him as a member of Hezbollah's elite Radwan force and accused him of attacks against Israeli forces as well as civilians.
Meanwhile, according to a diplomatic source, Lebanon has made Israel's withdrawal from 2 pilot zones in southern Lebanon a condition for joining the next round of direct negotiations in Rome on the 15th and 16th of July. The talks aim to move towards a permanent agreement, with the US telling both sides that a framework deal would mark the end of one phase and the start of another.
The source went on to say that Israel agreed to hold the talks in Rome as a way to ease pressure from Washington, while Lebanon received assurances that the US would maintain its involvement and approach during the negotiations going forward.
Well, in the latest development, Hezbollah chief Naim Qasim rejected the US-backed framework agreement between Israel and Lebanon, saying not a single clause of this agreement will pass.
Ultimately, not a single clause of this agreement will pass, and you won't be able to do anything about it. The framework agreement concluded by the Lebanese authorities is entirely in Israel's interest. If Israel had decided to draft this agreement alone, it couldn't have done so without the cooperation of America and the Lebanese authorities.
Israel and Lebanon previously held 5 rounds of US-sponsored talks aimed at ending the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. They reached a framework agreement calling for Hezbollah's disarmament and a gradual Israeli withdrawal as the Lebanese army deploys to designated zones.
However, Hezbollah has rejected the deal, which lacks a clear withdrawal timeline. Israel has said that its forces will remain in a 10-kilometer security zone as long as Hezbollah remains armed.
Furthermore, Amnesty International accused Israel of wiping out families in its strikes on Lebanon during its war with Hezbollah, calling for these attacks to be investigated as war crimes. Amnesty analyzed 3 strikes on civilian homes between March 6th and 13th, in which 24 civilians were killed, 12 of them children.